Uh-oh. We're live, but we broke Twitch, I think. Oh no, we didn't break it. We're good. We are very live. We got our binders. The binders are out. How's everybody doing? How you guys doing? Alright, so new stream format here. We got some pre-sleeved bad boys already. They're all loaded up here. I got the binders beside me. We're going to put the now sleeved and checked off cards in the binder for maximum efficiency. All right. We're gonna start off here with some Neo Gen. Everyone's favorite. Only got two card. We only got one card to add. I think we have more than one card to add, but they might be out of order here, guys. Bear with me. Oh no, I guess we only got one card to add. We'll flip through the binders as we go anyway, because I know people want updated binder videos. This is the bad boy that we're adding. I got this in a trade at Toronto Regionals from Remy, so pretty cool to be able to add that. We got the unlimited Houndoom. So for anyone that isn't familiar with the sets that have first ed and unlimited, I got the first ed on the front side of the page. I got the unlimited on the back side. The Lugia out of the way, but unfortunately we got no unlimited Lugia there. So unfortunately, I think I'm probably gonna end up paying more for the unlimited Lugia than I did for the first ed one. These are pretty wild. I got this, both the Lugia and the Typhlosion. I think they were PSA 8s, and they were very inexpensive. I think they were like $50. But that was a different time, different day and age. Let's flip through the pages here. I got the overhead light off, but still, we still got to angle it a little bit. We got the T17. Got that bad boy back in the day before T17 was expensive. This is not even, I'm not even grabbing the right card. I got the Houndoom from the wrong set, guys. We got the Pokemon March from this set. I was like, wait a minute, that's a Magby number 23. Oh yeah, they were pretty cheap back then. At the back of the binder we have the relics that are the graded card labels, so we can take a look at that. But yeah, the majority of the non-holos filled in here on these sets. Some of them more than others. I mostly focused on the first ed stuff, and then never really got around to filling in the unlimited. Sector Alpha Zero says, any more Moonbryon streams coming, Rattle? Yes, tomorrow will be the final Moonbryon stream, because I plan on pulling it same time that this stream is airing. So tune in for that. 6 p.m. Eastern time start. We'll pound through at least another 200 packs in an attempt to finish that bad boy off. Quack, you don't need to trade any of your cards. I appreciate it, but...
Quack Farm super chatted $9.99. So you say you need an unlimited Lugia? I'll just trade my PSA 1 first head. Lugia for raw and an unlimited Lugia. Easy peasy.
What? Also, why do you have a PSA 1 first edition Lugia? And why do I have my audio coming through my speakers instead of my headphones? That's the real question. Maybe if I disconnect this bad boy. Alright, maybe that fixes it. Hopefully, maybe. 1K packs to open? No, we can't open 1,000 packs in 2 hours. I'm quick, but I'm not that quick, guys. That would be a feat, actually. Like you'd be sweaty The text-to-speech is a little loud. I think it's because it was coming through the wrong speakers. I don't know how I messed that up, but I messed it up. We can dial it back. Cool. Tai Kai, first time in on the old Twitcheroni. Welcome to the chat. If anyone's a Twitch viewer and or a YouTube viewer, feel free to crisscross back and forth. All right, what number are we on here? We got a 102. So we got the Pokemon March going in. It's going in, guys. Bought one for $50, Brent. They give you a 1 on it. All right, we got the text to speech down. I think it's because my my headset wasn't connected when I launched OBS like a noob. All right, let's look at the back of the binder here, and then we'll move on to the next set. The back of the binder, usually my alternate versions of things. So I guess the Typhlosion was a BGS8. I lied. And then we have a... Oh no, that was the T18. The T18 was a Beckett 8. The Typhlosion was a PSA 8. And the Lugia was a PSA 8. Back before they got cracked. Alright, one binder down. That one was easy. There was only one card going in it. Next binder. What do we got here? We got Neo Discovery. Yes, I am. I do have my binders in FedEx boxes. You don't want to hear it, guys. There's glue on this one. All right, Neo Discovery. What we got? Now we got the Houndoom. Oh, we had a double gust. Why are my cards out of order? All right, we got to go back in time. But we'll save it for later. We're a mess here. All right, we got a Houndoom. Now we get to put the Remy Houndoom in the binder. Do I have the first edition Houndoom? I do. Very nice. So on the back side of that first ed Houndoom, ooh, yeah, we're bare on the back side of this page here. You can see I didn't get too many of the unlimited copies. Hopefully they're not too bad at this point in time. There's probably some expensive ones in there. Sector Alpha says maybe next challenge after Evolving Skies, Moonbreon, maybe Chilling Rain, Moontress. It's too late. Quackfam already sent me the Moontress. I don't have a Sleepy Tyranitar though. Although I don't have very many Battle Styles packs. So that might be an issue. I don't know how expensive Battle Styles is at this point in time. Or how accessible or how many good products there are to kind of break down to get them. I don't think that's a thing that people are doing currently. They might be accidentally acquiring some Battle Styles, but... Dunsparce, last but not least. Poliwrath, not first edition. Poliwrath's first edition. Or was there another Poliwrath? Politoad? So the backside are the unlimited copies. Or this Poliwrath? He is in the wrong spot. Put him on the backside. Good catch. I must have been drinking adult beverages when I put that bad boy in there. Number 54. We got the Dunsparce right next to the Caterpie. Put him in. I also need a bigger playmat or something for the binder streams. pretty cool. We're missing some slots here, but don't worry, we'll get them, guys. We'll get them. All right, let's see the back of the binder. Kind of a waste of space on some of these sets. I don't think I cracked anything for this set. Sadly, we have no crack, boys. All right, what's up next, guys? Yeah, actually, I think there's a couple cents that I'm skipping here because I didn't have anything to add to the binder. Robert O says, "Hey, Rattle from Toronto area. How's it going? How's Toronto doing? Hopefully good." Make sure you guys are going to psapikachu.com. He's all sold out of Scarlett and Violet, at least for the initial release. But he did add some Sword and Shield booster boxes from other sets to the website recently, which should still be in stock. So check those out. All right, we're getting our Neo filled today. We got a whole bunch of stuff. So first up, we have this Dark Feraligatr. I got this in a trade from Rage Quit. It's in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you should be. The unlimited Feraligatr. Number is E5. So we put them on the back side of the page here. Put them right in there. And then when we get to the back end, we got to remember to put that in there so that we can remember that it was a PSA 8. Just for the sake of being able to accurately tell the story. The Doubler says, "Is this Captain Falcon music?" No, this is we got the Roshna tunes. This is the Pokemon remix playlist. For anyone that's wondering. All right, we got 40. I don't actually have the first edition Hitmonlee, but we do have the unlimited copy now. Pretty sick. The Dark Quilava. Alright, what's next? We got the Light Machoke and the Unlimited. We'll put them on the back side. The Larvitar, which is number 70. We got a ways to go for him. Gotta make sure that everyone can see all the cards here. It's impossible to get the perfect angle. There's too many different plastic angles. It needs to be lit, but we don't have the first edition Larvitar either. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Chances are that I tried to order it at one point in time and either it wasn't in stock or Robert, your friend's kid also pulled the Moonbryon. Some lucky kids. Lucky kids. I'm happy for them. But it's okay. I'm gonna pull one tomorrow. It's no big deal. What are we at? 97 over here. We have Energy Amplifier. Very exciting. 98. Right in the middle here. And then Team Rocket's Evil Deeds. That is number 103 over here. So, guys, I'm sorry, I spoiled a little bit here. We got the Shining Kabutops, First Dead Baby. Gotta love them. We got some unlimited trainers, and then we get the Steelix and the T-Tar at the back here. Can't recall what I paid for these, but I'm sure they're much more expensive now. A lot of stuff is. Alright, that's it for the back. No craziness at the back, but we do have a couple of cracked slabs. The Dark Porygon 2 was a PSA 8, and the Light Arcanine Hollow first edition was also an 8. So this was, chances are I was paying something like near mint prices at the time for 8s, which was, it seemed like a pretty good deal. Or maybe even better, because I was usually buying these in auction, or at auction, and typically whenever I was bidding on stuff, I wasn't necessarily looking to pay market price. And the market price was much... Oh no, guys, we almost forgot. No one even reminded me. We gotta put this in here so we can remember the Dark for Alligator. Seems like we cracked a lot of 8s in this in these last couple sets here. Rattle, are you going to be opening some new tins or boxes for new series of videos soon? Maybe. I have a bunch of those the milk cartons coming, so those might be a fun thing. Katie Jade, thank you for the 22. Alright guys, let me know if the text-to-speech is good now.
Katie Jade super chatted $16.17. Hey Rattle, just stopping in to say hope you have a good live. Smiley face.
I'm gonna have a great live. We're putting some cards away. Thank you very much for stopping in. You're welcome to stay if you can. All right, we're back into the Ruby and Sapphire now. So this binder's looking nice and thick these days. Yeah, I don't necessarily need to do it with the slab stickers, but it's kind of nice little reminder. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, what was that? I usually remember what I cracked open, but sometimes it's nice to be like, oh yeah, it was an 8, or that way I'm not lying to you guys. Alright, so we got the Swampert. Where's he going? The final hollow. Right here is the only spot for him. Right next to the Wailord. Very nice. Nice to get those complete. I am missing a few of the like serial cards. And that's what we have here. So I'm going to have to like do some sort of like mass order of the cards that I'm missing in certain serial numbers. They're all commons and uncommons. For anyone that isn't familiar with what I'm talking about, there's a little serial number down here with certain EX era sets, and with this one specifically, you have 3 different versions of the commons, 2 different versions of the uncommons. So yes, we're going that deep. Okay, so we have the Grovyle here is a 31. So we should have all of these. We should have all of these and just have to put them in the back.
Billion Rubik's Pokemon super chatted $1.62. Moon viewing ceremony. Moon viewing ceremony. Moon viewing ceremony.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow.
We got the Lairon. We definitely want to view some moons tomorrow. At least one moon. Please. The Lairon was from the last page. Lairon from the last page. We got the Aeron. If we don't have them in the slot, the original slot, I put like the first serial number in the slot. It's, man, I could end up making a mistake here, but it's okay. I can always go back and fix it if need be. Binder's very close to. We're in the final stretch. I guess I'm missing a couple reverses. I'm missing a few reverses. I'm missing a handful of reverses, and we'll finish it out, guys. We're right there. We have all of the EXs now. Yeah, there's quite a few reverses that are missing there, but we'll get them. All right. We got 30. Alright, so these are uncommons, so we're gonna have a Grovyle there with number 30. This is 30, 31, I mean. 30, 30, 31, 31. Alright, I might be losing my mind. I might have not left enough spots. Oh no, these have 2. I'm losing my mind. 30, 31, 32. I was thinking these were the commons. So there's only like 1 extra copy of each of these at the back here. Number 36. Right in here. So these empty slots here are basically just cards that I already have, but they're slightly different versions. Which might seem excessive, but I mean, they're not that expensive. I kind of feel like the master set really needs them. I don't think I've seen anyone necessarily with the entire set. So here, when we're into the commons, we're gonna have 2 of each one. So like 56 and 56. Our Makahidas are complete. And then we just need a Fampi. Fampi and a Fampi. Fampi and a Fampi. Just like so. Alright, we did it. I think that's... Unless there's more in here. Let's take a look. We do have a couple more. We have this bad boy, Zigzagoon, number 79. Here he goes with his little buddy. Really be a little... It's like Noah's Ark of Pokemon cards. Robert, thank you for the good luck. Thank you. I appreciate the fact that you'll be watching. Be tuned in. We have the Pokenav. Number 88. Right in here. We have number 90. 90 and 90. Right in here. Energy search. Alright. Sweet. And then at the back here, these are like hollow variations. Like the date at the bottom is different. The hollow is different, and there's no like e-reader border, I guess, on them. And then at the end, the energies are basically just date variations. And then this one here, I think this is from like the Team Rocket deck. One of the Team Rocket decks, and it's got like 2005. So we get like 2004 cards that were in special decks, and then we got a 2005 that was in an even later deck. Lost Pokefinder says, "Hey, what's up, Rattle? How's it going?" It's going good here. Gonna listen to some tunes. Gonna put some cards away. Look at the never-ending pile of stuff on my desk and shelves next to me, all into where they should be, into their homes. We got EX Dragon next. Robert says he's gonna fly in and open them for me. It doesn't count if I don't personally open the Moonbria. I appreciate the thought, but Max, you got a zipper binder for your Brilliant Stars master set. You're gonna transfer everything over. Yeah, transferring is a real pain. I still have a lot of binders that I need to switch over from like the 3-ring ones, but also I need to sleeve them when I transfer them over. So. Right now, Slot? Yes, I'm gonna FedEx the binder to you. They're temporarily just to keep the dust off the binder themselves. They're in like FedEx boxes, but there should be a solution for that coming soon. That is much more legitimate. All right, what do we only got one card. We got the reverse Geodude. I love this Geodude. He's just taking a nap, taking a good nap with his arms, hands behind his head. Number 55. Now, EX Dragon, I am definitely missing a lot of reverses. As you guys can see as I turn to like the back sides of the pages here. Our Geodude has a little bit of curl to him, but don't worry. We'll just put him in his home here in the binder. He'll flatten right out. Just the way he was intended to be. I guess we didn't go through the full binder here, but I love this Minun and Plusle. Kind of like all of the like arts that are corresponding, matching, where usually one's in the background of the other. The reverses are very shiny. Missing a lot of them. But we've kind of like, I did put quite an effort into getting the reverses from Ruby Sapphire, so that's kind of that's the difference here that we're seeing. Invader says, will Ryan throw a Moonbrown in a blender like he did after Rev's Aerodactyl hunt? I hope not. For everyone's sake. I don't have any zip binders. I think I kind of just like the open side binders. I don't know. It's also important that you kind of like let everything breathe a little bit. Well, I mean, climate control is the most important part, but you want to make sure that you're storing your cards in an area, even if they're graded, even if they're in the plastic case, that people seem to think that it makes them invincible. It doesn't. You got to make sure it's in a well-ventilated area, not an area that's too humid or dry. All right, what we got? We got some stuff at the back here. I think these are more variants that came from those decks. 2004 variants. That's pretty much it. That's a pretty skinny binder, guys. We might have to do some work on EX Dragon. Ultra saw a Mudkip and a Mareep. Keko says the E series reverses bend so much they also scratch way too easily. Yeah, it's pretty hard to find them. I mean, we're gonna see the same thing in the future with all of the cards that have like hollow on the majority of the card. So there's not really much you can do about it. See, Carrot is over there in the Twitch chat. How you doing? With the Professor Oak flexi emojis. Very fancy. All right, next binder. What we got? Hidden Legends. While they were side by side hanging out. Versh, I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name. But hey, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Heard that throwing one of those moisture control packets in a zip-up binder can help. I'm in Ontario and can get pretty humid here. Yeah, just make sure they're not like in a. If you're in a basement or anything like that, make sure you get the dehumidifier pumping. Get the water out of the air. Oh my god! Look at this front page. Where are all my cards? We need to do some damage on a few of these sets. They're looking pretty empty. All right, let's see what we have for the set first before we get too far into it. We got a Chinchou, a Shuppet, a Vulpix, and a Steven's Advice. We got lots of the reverses, which are very cool. Especially the dark / grass Celebi here. The moisture control packets are like, they have to be like new, and they don't pull that much moisture. Like usually you're using them in like beef jerky or something like that it's like sealed. Kind of like a very small concealed space, or in shoes or whatever. Although I think there's ways that you can bake them and it'll kind of bring some life back into them. We need number 57. We got quite a few reverses in here. I remember I did place some orders for reverses from all this like EX era stuff. The Doug Trio doesn't want to shine. Oh, maybe. Is he an error? He's only got like hollow on the top. It's kind of weird. All right. Learn something new every day. Maybe he's got like partial hollow. All right, we got the Chin Chow. Shout out to Miles for this page. Sorry, we need these two bad boys. They're important parts of the puzzle. That is the set. Bake them. Yeah, the little like moisture baggies. You can like do not bake your binders or cards. I think you have to like bake the little baggy things. So you can get like reusable ones or something. But if you have moisture issues, don't get those little like the little buckets or whatever that have some stuff in them and they fill up with water. Go buy like a proper dehumidifier. We got Shepit here, number 72. All right. Number 81. Right here on the end. So we got the majority of the regular set going here. Definitely missing some hollows. Gonna have to pick those up. But that's the thing. Like people always they're like, how many? So you're collecting all the master sets? Like how many master sets do you have yet? Or at this point in time? Not that many. I have a lot of cards, a lot of partially complete sets, some more complete than others, but like Pokemon Bystander says those do not eat little satchels or sachets packets. Yeah, those are the ones that we're talking about. There's stuff similar to that. Rhinocelot says there are dehumidifiers without a bucket. Yes. So I mean more like it's like a bucket and it's got some of that like water absorbing crap in the bucket. It's just like a little bucket. I'm talking about like the ones, get one that you like plug into the wall. It'll have a bucket in the bottom, or if you have access to a drain, you can just hook it up so that there's like a little hose that goes at the back and that'll go into the drain, take the water out of the air. They're not that expensive, especially if you have like a really expensive collection that you're trying to protect and not get soggy doggy. Then the couple $100 that you're spending on it is probably worth. Oh my god, we missed a Shroomish. We're gonna have to go back for him later. I won't put you guys through that. Alright, next up, we're gonna do Fire Red, Leaf Green. How's the Twitch work? How's it looking, guys? I had to refresh my page to get it to work, but... Damp Red? Yeah, I think those are... It might be called something like that. The little blue buckets or whatever. We need some hollows from this bad boy too. Fire Red, Leaf Green. Those are probably pretty expensive. Not looking forward to that. We have a lot of Fire Red, Leaf Green to put into the binder today though. "24-hour challenges to complete them? To complete the binder? With the old sets and the reverses in like the condition that I want? Or complete like putting stuff into the binder? Putting stuff in the binder, that would be a long 24 hours. Binder, putting cards in binders, sleeving cards for 24 hours. I think after the 24-hour stream, I might be caught up. Camera looks better on Twitch. Yeah, so it was just like the bit rate was too low, and I guess there was some blurriness when I was moving back and forth. So if that's resolved, awesome. If not, then I can pump up the bit rate a little bit more. All right, we got a reverse to start off, and then we'll go through the binder. Maybe in order. It's a potion. Put the potion at the back, and then we'll come through in order. What do we got for the first one here? Number 23. Right here, the Farfetched, swimming around. 25, we got a Hypno. I don't know, I like the, these reverses are pretty sick. You got the energy symbols, and then also, I love how the hollows have this like extra like Pokeball. Dope says, I'm sure you've said it before, but what binders do you use? These are the Dex protection ones. So the majority of my sets, if they'll fit in them, are in the Dex 9. So just 9 meaning 9 slot. They're very similar to the like Ultra Pro binders. They all kind of work. I've heard some people say some good things about some other binders, but those two are just kind of the ones that I have experience with. If I had a time machine, I probably, I'm in a little bit too deep now, but I probably would have went with like the Ultra Pro binders, like the really nice outer cover ones, and something like black instead of white, just because dust and dirt or anything like that would be much less prone to showing up on it. But that's the world we're in. I probably have 100 binders at this point in time, so there's no turning back now. Cloister is sick. We got a nice little Kingler here. We got 25, 26, and 27. Like this Charmeleon. Sam Loves Pillows says, yo Rattle, do you double sleeve your cards? Yes. Is it necessary? Probably not, especially if you have a side loading binder, you probably don't need to double sleeve your cards, but I do with all of them. If you're gonna use inner sleeves, like the Perfect Fit sleeves, use the KMC ones. And the outer sleeves are a little bit less important, but I also use like the KMC hyper mats for those. We got 31. 32. A little drowsy action. Yeah, it's I've used the Ultra Pro ones and they kind of suck. They're just inconsistent. Die Hard says, "What's up, brother? Moonbryon hunt tomorrow. You know it. We're gonna pull the Moonbryon tomorrow. Pinky promise." We got 36. 37, 38. We're missing 37. I'm not sure what 37 is, but whatever's next to Mankey is missing. He's gonna be a lonely boy for now. Parasect. $45. We got 46 in the Poliwhirl section. 48 with the Raticate. We're rhyming now. Yeah, same both Twitch and YouTube tomorrow, same time, 6 p.m. Eastern, part 6. Should be good, I believe. We'll pound through. Last time was pretty wild, so we ended up doing like a bonus round. But we'll do at least 200 packs tomorrow, and hopefully be done with the Moonbryon. We have 58. 2 double Charmanders. I love a good double Charmander. This Poliwhirl's kind of neat with the reverse and the background kind of shimmer that's going on already. Very shiny. It's 63. Ghastly. Ghastly. $76. A little ponytail action. Missing something next to Pidgey and Poliwag. 91. Pulling some trainers here. Oh, good old Pokeball, always printed, never used. Oh, we get a Pokemon reversal that's a reverse in the wrong spot. Put him on the back. Put him on the front. We got a little dent in the binder there. Super Scoop Up. Number 99. We're missing a trainer card, guys. And I don't know what it is because I don't have the reverse. But we get Clefable EX. I know you guys want to see the juicers of the set. Rhinocelot says, what is your favorite reverse holo set? That's a good question. This one's pretty good. Fire Red, Leaf Green. I don't know which one is like necessarily my favorite. I guess the energy symbols here are pretty cool. I like when they added the like we saw at the start there with the holos having the like Pokeball like on the dugong here. Maybe that. We'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind when we get through some more binders here. PSA 6 on the binder. You grading my binder? Nobody grades my binder. Watch, they'll start grading binder sets now. All right, we need to replenish our binders. Little trip. I think we probably get through the majority of these tonight. Jacob says Rattle loves grading. Yeah, that is very true. Better than a CGC 6. That is very true. Here it says PSA 6.9. We'll take that. Wouldn't surprise me if they accidentally put a 0.9 in there somewhere, some grading company. All right, it's Team Rocket Returns time, guys. I do love this set. You get a feel for the reverses. We still get the energies in the background. I don't know. I mean, they're very similar reverses, but are they better? Are they worse? Lost Pokefinder says, Rattle, I thought you had a base set completed. So first edition base set, yes. I don't have Shadowless completed. I have Unlimited completed, and I don't have fourth print, like the 1999-2000 completed. Where's your Ampharos? He might be missing. The Team Rocket Returns stamps are pretty sick. I was kind of hoping they'd do something a little bit different with the reverses in Scarlet and Violet, but they're different, but they're kind of similar to what they've been doing the last generations here. All right, we got some Team Rocket Returns cards to add to the binder. By the time I finish checking off the cards that I have that need to be checked off, we're gonna hit the 20K mark, which is pretty cool. We'll have 20K subscribers. Thank you all for that. And then 20K unique cards in the collection, which is pretty wild. Dark Sandslash in there next to Dark Raticate. Number 25. 23, 24, 25. We got the Meowth here, the cheeky Meowth. I feel like this should be like an emote, or we should at least have it on the Discord, right? When you're kind of laughing at people. when you're snatching and running. Billy says, did you hear about the 5th and 6th print releases? You should look for those. Those are the, I mean, if we're talking about like 5th and 6th and 7th and I think all the way to 11th, it's all base unlimited. But yeah, the 99 2000, I think I'm missing a bunch of the holos. So we should probably we should knock out Shadowless at some point, right? We're on 27 there. Yeah, we're missing, and there was a collection of reverses from Team Rocket Returns on eBay at one point in time, and I probably should have bought it. Didn't buy it. Forever regret. We got 42, 3, 4, 5, 46, the Meowth up here. Billy, I don't know what your 5th and 6th prints are talking about. You just want me to collect base unlimited 11 times? They have to be different, Billy. They have to at least be different. I think the only way you'd be able to do that is you'd have to figure out, you'd have to open it because you'd have to know which box it's coming from. 66. Lost Pokefinder says, are they all the same artwork? Yeah, they're identical cards. Most of the print runs of like Base Unlimited was printed a whole bunch of times, and basically, pretty much the only way to tell is the fact that it's like what's written on the box, etc. Sometimes like you basically just have to go by sheets. So a lot of the boxes are identical as well. Number 66. We got the Magnemite next to the Magikarp. Oh, here's a Mareep for you. 67. A Meryl, number 68. Meryl, Mareep. All the boys. 71 with the Rattata. Yeah, this is gonna be expensive to finish. Even with Shadowless and Unlimited and First Edition and 4th, there's even more variants of color, depth, etc. Yeah, but we're not going with like errors and stuff like that, Billy. It's not part of a master set. I would need a no damage Ninetales, though. I think that would like count as it's like a repeated enough error that is probably like from a different run or something. I don't know if anyone ended up pulling those. Like I think the theory was that it was from a theme deck or something. But I don't know if any of them ended up being physically pulled on camera. It'd be pretty cool if they were. If anyone did it, it would probably be Rusty. But I'm pretty sure it hasn't happened yet. We got Voltorb. We're missing something after Spinnerack. Alright, we got the Copycat. You guys know I like a good Copycat. Pokemon Retriever. Pow Hand Extension. That was my nickname for a while. Don't ask me why. And then we get a Rockets Pokeball. Not a Rocket Ball, it's a Rockets Pokeball. I guess they just painted it. Alright. We gotta look at the end, right? A little bit sad here. We do have the Entei. But I think he's a lonely boy back here. Unfortunately. We get the reverse surprise time machine. Hand extension, yeah. The lonely Entei. Poor guy. At the back side here, we have a These are from the deck. We have a dark Tyranitar and a dark Marowak. We got like a different foil pattern, and this guy's a non-hollow. Nothing cracked. Looking a little sad. The Team Rocket Returns set, I don't like to look at it because it reminds me of how much money is missing from it. Entei is your favorite of the 3 carat. It's pretty cool. He's a good one. I don't know if I have a favorite from those, but One R says, "Hey Rattle, I just binged your altered card videos and they made me lose faith in grading companies. Now I want to sell half my slabs." Yeah, you can trade them for raw cards. You can keep them. I mean, the biggest thing is the fact that, like, even if you want to collect graded cards, you need to be able to tell if the graded card is real, if it's altered, etc. Because they aren't necessarily going to catch that. The fake stamps and stuff like that, if those are mostly the videos that you're talking about, you got to be careful with that stuff. But once you know what you're looking at, pretty easy to tell when they're fake. People will never get it perfect, so. All right. Well, I didn't even look at what set we're on here. We got Deoxys. Oh boy. Typhlosion's not in the chat. We're doing EX era put away videos. We got no Typhlosion here. All right. Well, we're looking pretty sad at the start of this binder as well. Now, let's see what we got for Deoxys. So we got a Shedinja. I accidentally got 2 of these. This is not the one from the set. This is from the theme deck. There's a holo that I still need. We got a lot of Deoxys to go through here. So first up, let's just get him out of the way. We're gonna put him at the back. All right, put him at the back here with the variant page. We get a Rayquaza and a Deoxys, which I believe are from theme decks. Don't quote me on that. Look it up on Bulbapedia or something. First Tomu is here, hanging out and lurking, playing some Forza. Sounds pretty good. I know it's pretty cool when people sort and or put away cards at the same time. Makes me feel like I have company doing this. Also something that I definitely have been putting off in terms of, like, I got a little bit building up here in terms of stuff that needs to be put away, so it's always nice to get on here, slap some cards in the binders. We are missing a lot of cards, a lot of holos. We can see here that some of these guys are still a little curly, but that's okay. We don't mind those. We don't discriminate against the curly cards, curly reverses. 29, 28, 29. We got Whiscash going in there. We got Zatu. Shedinja, always strong. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was playable. I wasn't playing at that point in time, but be interesting to see now that there's that, like, gym leader challenge stuff going on. Some of the prices kind of skyrocketed on random older stuff, so it's gonna be fun when I run into some of those. By fun, I mean not that fun. Smack Daddy's here with the rose. How's it going, Smack Daddy? Dime Card says, before really getting back into collecting again, I was still collecting Scyther cards. Got a Team Rocket's Return Scyther EX back in the day off eBay for like 25 or something. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. I don't know what they are now, but definitely not 25 if it was in good shape. We got Plessel. There we got another matching artwork. Here's kind of what I was talking about earlier. We got Minin with the Plessel in the background. We got Plessel with the Minin in the background. Very cool. So, like, different perspectives. Very sick. Joseph says, how many master sets do you have? Not that many that are complete. I have a lot of incomplete master sets. Off the top of my head, Hidden Fates, Brilliant Stars, Gym Challenge, I have the entire first edition set. Again, with like base set, I have the entire first ed base, the entire base unlimited. But again, I need the I need to at least have, before I say that they're even a complete set, I need to have all the different printings and the like variants and stuff like that. I'm sure there's other, there's got to be some other modern sets that I have complete, unless they've added cards since, which is also a possibility with the Sword and Shield stuff. We're on number 47 here. Not that the quick and dirty answer is not that many. I do have, last I checked on my Poke Collector, sneaking up on 20,000 unique cards and need under 9,000 to finish off. Timo Main says down to trade Rattle. Yeah, maybe. I don't have a lot of time for trades, but if there's anyone that's like hanging out in the happy hour and stuff like that, and you had some cards that I need, I can definitely work something out. Shadowless Amanda says, do you have a TCG collector account? No, I have a Poke Collector that I check everything off on. It's not good for like all the like really obscure variants, so like the serial numbers that I was pointing out earlier, those aren't on there, stuff like that. So I have a separate spreadsheet for those, just to make sure if I'm, buying any of them, I know which ones that I actually need. But yeah, if you're gonna use Poke Collector, do not use the app. I mean, maybe they made it better since I tried it out, but you're much better off using the browser version, and then just if you need to use it on your phone, just open it up in your phone browser. We got number 60, the double electric. Unfortunately, there's no good way to share Poke Collector, which is pretty unfortunate. Without like straight up just giving someone your password, and then if someone accidentally clicks something, or I've had someone accidentally click the unselect all, which was pretty painful. I think there's a lot of people using the Collector app recently. Just don't even use the prices on there, because anytime I've seen anyone quote prices from Collector, they've been painfully wrong. Whether that was like coincidence or not, you just need to learn to like look up prices without kind of using that as a crutch. We had 68 and little Fampy number 69. The beautiful Yukamori claymation, everyone's favorite, except for Billy. She hates claymation. We got a 73 Slackoth. Spoink. And 79. We're filling in the slots here, guys. Once you get the main set out of the way, then it's like the battle of the find reverses that are not scratched to oblivion. We got number 86 here, Energy Charge, missing 2 cards somehow. 88, Master Ball. 89, Meteor Falls. Yeah, rough estimate. I mean, even like Poke Collector has like, it'll show like Troll and Toad and TCG pricing, but like usually it's not hard for that to be linked to the wrong thing or pull the wrong information. So take it all with a giant whopping grain of salt. Dope says, what is the difference between the cards with the Deoxys stamp and non-stamped? No. So those are what reverses were like back in this time. You'd have like, it would look like a normal holo in the art box, and then it would have the stamp. So they kind of look like pre-release, what we have now for pre-release promos. But those are the reverses, like the 1 per pack before the rare slot. So these ones aren't too bad. I mean, they curl just as bad as a lot of the EX era stuff. Usually it'll flatten out over time, and if you have it in a double sleeve and a binder, or if you had it in something else like a semi-rigid, or people put them in a book or something like that. We got a Crobat EX. All right, we're into the juice. We're into the juice, guys. We got some reverses there, and then we got the big boy Page. We got the Ray EX. We got the Sharpedo EX. Straight into the Latias and Latios. I got these at the same time. One was an 8, one was a 9, and I can't remember which. We got the Ray. The Ray. Guys, I'm really glad that I have that and that I don't have to still purchase it. That would be painful in this day and age. SB says double print sheet card for binder. Yes. Extra chopped up after the fact, and then graded by CGC, none other than CGC. We got the Latios was the 9, the Latias was an 8, and the Ray was an 8. I'll let you guys think. Let that sink in for a minute. That's a juicy Ray. He's forever in the binder. Can't remember what I paid for the Ray, but again, that's another one of those things that, like, looking back, that it would seem like ridiculously cheap, but it still was like much more expensive than a lot of the other cards at the time. So it's all part of like perspective. All right, where I gotta start checking the boxes. We got EX Emerald now, guys. All right, we had our flex. Now we got a page full of missing hollows. How many EX Emerald cards are we adding? I think that's all of them. I somehow grabbed them all at once. That was pretty sick nasty. All right, we're filling lots of slots here. These are lots of inexpensive slots, but they're still slots nonetheless. Nice to have. We got 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh no, guys, we got the Seviper and the Zangoose right next to each other. If you know, you know. 23. We have a number 7 here. This has got to be, so this is definitely a variant. I'm gonna stick him in the back. The non-hollow. We got a non-hollow Sceptile back here to keep him company. All right, Clay Doll, how you doing? Number 24. Grumpig is number 29. Lots of Grumpigs. Double Grumpig, actually. Sworn enemies, yeah, there. SB, do you have a double print for sale? No. Unfortunately, I did. If I had any sheets, I would not be chopping them up. It's not something I collect, so it would probably, I probably wouldn't either still own it, or I would have traded it for stuff that I needed. Son of a Merc says, what set did reverses become a thing? We had reverses became a thing back in Legendary Collection. And then we had them starting with Ruby and Sapphire. Had the reverses all the way through Nintendo. I guess everything, was it everything past Legendary Collection? Trying to think of release order here. Everything Nintendo, we had, yeah, Legendary Collection, and then it went straight into like your Expedition, Aquapolis, Skyridge, and then Nintendo took the reins with the EX, Ruby, and Sapphire, and then all the way up until modern times. I don't think we've had anything that didn't have reverses. Yeah, so Legendary Collection with those like firework hollows, the ones that look like fake cards. We gotta make sure we put this Volbeat in the right spot. Yeah, all the way back then. So basically, like, as soon as they dropped first edition, then they kind of replaced it with reverses. The Doubler says, Rattle, do you know if any fake base set unlimited long crimp packs exist? I'm sure they do. Can't think of any offhand that I've seen. But there's lots of fake packs. Usually the fake packs are pretty obvious, but you know, I don't know. Usually a little bit hard. Right. Double print. The nutrition facts. Yeah, the nutrition facts are really cool. I'll have to do like maybe another hunt for those, but those were some neat errors. And the fact that we found a few of them was pretty wild. They don't come easy, as you guys saw on the channel. Alright, 59, the Pichu. Pichu into Pikachu. It's kind of a shame that the artwork doesn't match on them, but they're both very adorable. We have the Electric Duo over there too. Did you end up selling any nutrition facts? Yeah, I sold mine. Not something that I collect. So like, it's cool, and I was kind of looking for them. But there's definitely other collectors that will appreciate them more than I do, and we've got enough goals, as you guys see from the binders here. We don't need to add nutrition fact chases to that. We got a Spoink into a Spoink. I turned the overhead light off, which makes it look better on camera, but it also makes it harder for me to see the numbers on the bottom of the card. But that's what we're dealing with. I need one of those like headlamps. That'll work. We got 73, 74. We got a whole bunch of stuff to fill in here. 75. 76. Double full heal. Lumberry. 78. Oh, we almost put it in 77. Loco says, think it's worth it for a new collector to try and get older sets. Yeah, why not? I mean, you can't really look at the price of them, because you could always say that like it was less expensive at some point in time. You had to be a little bit careful with like the ultimate boom in Pokemon that we saw, where prices kind of skyrocketed to oblivion. But other than that, I mean, and then depending on how long you're gonna hold on to them, you got to be a little bit careful. But older sets, there's a lot of older sets that also haven't done a whole lot of anything. Need HM Flash, true, or night vision goggles. My black light. I need my black light. Need a headlamp? Yeah, or like little lights on my glasses, little flashlights. I could tape them on so I can look at the numbers easier without you guys getting too much glare. I think that's probably the play. All right, what's next, guys? Ooh, we get the Unknown Collection. My favorite set that I always say that I want to complete it, and then I never complete it. All right, we have just an absolute insane amount to put in this binder. $100% getting a headlamp. Maybe I can build it. I can build it into the new. If we make new hats, they'll have lights on them. Can't go wrong with that. All right, let's see. What kind of juice can we pull out here? For anyone wondering, we have the Unseen Forces upside down. My apologies, but I'm not flipping the box. We're too lazy for that. We're too unprofessional for that. 7 Ions, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. It says, you inspired me to organize a new binder for V-Star right now. Was putting it off, but watching you do it hyped me up. So satisfying. It's pretty satisfying. Filling the slots in. And V-Star Universe? Question mark? The Crown Zenith binder is something else. It is amazing. All right, what do I have? You guys, don't look. Don't look. All right, we have the Unknown Collection here, and they're impossible to read. We got D, A, B, C, D. Except we don't have the 2 slots. We need the 2 slots for the exclamation mark and the question mark. I think it goes exclamation mark, question mark in 1 and 2. So we got to move these over 2 slots. And then we're going to have to do our alphabet here. Alright, slap that baby over. For anyone that doesn't know, this set contains a subset where we have the unknowns, the entire alphabet of them, and it's like a little out of 28 set here. Yes, it is a real thing. So what number are we on here? We're on D. We got a B. This is pain. B, C, D, E, F, G, H. There are no reverses for these, so we're just gonna go in front and back because I think we need the space. I, J, K, L. We got an L. M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. That is not a V. J, K, L, M. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Alright, we got T. U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Just like that, guys. Now we know our ABCs. Next time, won't you? 28. Yeah, 28 letters because there's two bonuses. We got a question mark and we got an exclamation mark. Yeah, they're all hollow. I don't know how rare they are. I've never opened the set, but yeah, it's kind of neat. Kind of a neat thing that they did. All right, we got Jolteon. So I guess we're slightly adding to the hollows. We got a Jolteon number 8. We got a Porygon 2 with a swirl. The inner sleeve is kind of junky on him. Might have to swap those out if they start bothering me. So what do we got here? 11 and 12. Not bad. We're missing a lot of reverses, but at least we got the hollows going on here. We got a reverse in the 10, which we don't have the regular artillery. So here's the reverse, and these guys have the Pokeballs in the background. So anyone that was looking at or wondering why we were talking about what's your favorite reverse hollow pattern, that's what we're dealing with here. They're also pretty notorious for these print lines, or like where the foil sheet kind of repeats itself. But we just accept that. It's part of it. They happen so often that it's kind of, I don't know, you'd be hard pressed to like go out of your way to replace them. Learning the alphabet with Rattle. Thank you, Billy. I'm glad someone could learn. 13, 14. So we got a reverse Slowking over here. We got a reverse Electabuzz. Number 22. We got the regular one there. Nice. Make sure you guys, I love how all the Clefas have this like Eek ability. That was also a playable thing. I think it was playable multiple times on multiple times that it was printed in different sets. Basically like a way to draw cards back in the day. We got 47. We got the reverse Shuckle. Kind of hard to see his Pokeballs in the background. Oh, there we go. There we go. There they are. I do love Shuckle. Definitely one of my top 6 favorite Pokemon. I need to make a new top 6 list. Now that Mousehold is a thing. The world's best Pokemon. Alright, we got all reverses at the start here. Hopefully I didn't put any reverses into places where they shouldn't be. If you know what I'm saying. Alright, we got the reverse energy search here. Guys, don't look at the last page. I don't want to spoil. Here we go. We got the number 2 Ariados. We got the Feraligatr that I like to call the Feraligatr Gold Star because it's by Fukuda, who did all the Gold Star artwork, and the artwork looks like it should be a Gold Star. Pretty cool. Alright, put him in slot 4. We're filling out the hollows here, guys. Ooh, we got a Fart Swirl for the Houndoom. Alright, next up, now we're into the non-hollows. We're into 13. Wait. Is this a non-hollow variant? Guys, does anyone know? Number 13 out of 115. Let's check on, we're gonna check on Troll. Troll will tell us. Slow bro. Slow bro. 13 out of 115. This is one of those things too, if we find out. Oh yeah, so he's supposed to be a hollow rare, but there's a rare from a theme deck. So I gotta make sure that I make a note. Because I probably checked off the wrong one. Slow bro. Non-hollow. So we'll put him at the back of the binder. He's a theme deck boy. I thought I was a little bit worried there for a second that the other stuff after him was going to be like some kind of weird hollow version that was from a deck or something like that. We got the regular version of Cleffa. Number 19. Number 21, I mean. And then I got the reverse on the back side. We got the Alugi. Number 29. Right after, we got Ho-Oh on the other page. Right in between a Jinx. That's what happens when you made a Jinx and a Murkrow. You get a Lugia. For anyone that didn't know. We'll get one more beverage here. Sand/Squad says, Rattle, how many binders you have total? Have a Hidden Fates one. I do have a Hidden Fates one. I have the complete Hidden Fates set, or a master set. There isn't very many in terms of like variants or anything like that for the Hidden Fates set. But yeah, I do have that, and it's complete. Pretty sure the last card I needed from Hidden Fates was, I think it was the Leafeon, if I remember correctly. And I was just so upset that I was missing one card that I think I overpaid a little bit for it at the time. I don't know what the price of it is now, but it's one of those things. Just I wanted to get it done, get it over with. Give me that last card, finish out the binder. Total binders must be 100 at this point in time. Most sets that need binders are in binders, or they have binders ready and need to be transferred out of like the old. I have ring binders that I was using temporarily because I couldn't, at one point in time, couldn't get these. So we got Japanese beer, we got English Pokemon cards. Perfect combination. Alright, we got 37. You guys all coming to the Moonbryon hunt tomorrow? I think it's the one. I keep saying that, but I think it's the one. It's gotta happen eventually. We just gotta believe. Jeff says, what's your favorite shiny Pokemon? That's a good question. I mean, like, is it cheating to say Mawile just because like Mawile is my favorite Pokemon, and then the shiny is pretty nice. We got 58 Gloom. So we're doing pretty good on the reverses here. Like, we got almost a complete page there. 59. These ones are like a little bit easier than the E-Series stuff, where it's like the entire card is hollow. It's just, at least it's just in the box here. So to find them in good shape, even though the sets might be more or less rare, is a little bit easier. What time is the hunt? I've got a meeting tomorrow. It is at 6 p.m. Eastern time. 100 binders. Wow, man, that's awesome. Have you been to Japan? I have not. I'd love to. I think it'd be fun. Especially if it was like a group of cool peeps going. Might have to up the channel a little bit before we can justify one of those as like a work trip, right? Justin says, why is Mawile your favorite Pokemon? Good question. Other than I kind of like the design. I also like the fact that it's based on like a Japanese lore. That's like a farmer's wife that she would never eat, but like all the food would go missing because she had a mouth on the back of her head. So I thought that was kind of cool that it was based on that. But I don't know. Other than that, just kind of like the Pokemon. Like my new, I really like Whimsicott, but I think Mousehold might be my new second favorite. Henrik says, how long have you had an active YouTube? Probably a year and change when it was like really active. A year and a half maybe coming up on. TCG Family says, moon viewing ceremony. The path most traveled will be rewarded during the next moon viewing ceremony. Oh, yes, please. It's going to be perfectly centered. It's going to get a Beckett Black Label. And then we'll crack it out for the binder. Yeah, there's a lot of like neat stuff about Pokemon designs that they aren't really advertised, but Adam says, what sort of condition are you accepting for these non-hollows? They pretty much have to look like they came out of a pack, I guess, like near mint kind of thing. The more expensive cards, I can make some exceptions. The large majority of the ones that I crack are around like an 8. So a really clean 7 might be alright, or like a jacked up 9 that looks more like an 8. It's kind of like the sweet spot. FedEx says, how many ES packs will you be opening for the next Moonbryon chase? At least 200. We have a Pokemon reversal already. We doubled up, guys. 89. 200 for sure. We went into like power overdrive last time. We did the old 50 bonus round because the chat was just, we were in the zone. I can't promise we're gonna go into bonus overtime. Adam says, yeah, no damage, edge damage at least. Yeah, no edge damage, and like not like mostly surface damage is what I'm usually trying to avoid. We got 91. We got 92. We don't have 93. We have 95. 96. So even the main set here, we're kind of missing some cards. All right, we might as well look at the end of the binder here. We got some reverses. We got an Espeon EX. Shout out to Billy. It looks like it has lines on it, but it doesn't. That's just on the plastic there. Pretty sick, nasty. I don't know what's going on with that cave. Maybe it's using some kind of Psyloop thing on us, like the ability shows there. We got the Meganium EX. I like Meganium. I feel like a Meganium is underappreciated, but... Sand/What says, have the Evo Skies packs been from booster boxes only? No, they have not. PK says, what's your favorite card in the set? That's a good question. I don't know. Not the dogs, because Card House ruined them. F you, Card House, if you're watching. We got the Steelix EX. We got the Entei. We got the Suicune. I don't have the Raikou. I do need to pick that up at some point. Can I say that my favorite cards are the unknowns collectively? I know it's like a weird thing and people probably weren't that impressed with it when it came out. But I feel like they're kind of neat. It's kind of a neat thing. We got Slowbro here. The Feraligator's pretty good because it's pretty much a gold star. But it's not. Yeah, there's some good artwork in here. I will say that. The Masked Poke Trainer says, finally able to catch it live. Thanks for being here. Thanks for catching it. Still got probably, we'll do another like 30 mins. And then if you didn't get enough live fill, tomorrow we're going to be pulling the Moonbryon. Not opening packs of Evolving Skies. We're going to be Moonbryon pulling. That was Unseen Forces. We're now on Delta Species. EX Delta Species. Oh my god. That's rough. We got a single holo on the first page. Jonathan says, I love the binders, Rattle. Thank you, I love them as well. Sand/, says, Rattle, would you ever do a room tour? The room here is kind of interesting. We got like a little studio set up. But the majority, I don't store like the majority of my cards and stuff here. So maybe if I did it, it would have to be in like video format. I have some plans for the binder display coming up, so if that comes into fruition and it's I get it all set up and fancy dancy, then maybe we'll do something like that. I was trying to think of like, this is probably the best way to like look through the binders with people, because I had people asking for updated binder videos, but some of the binders I haven't added that many cards to since I kind of went through everything. I did make a video for everything. We got everyone's favorite toy, Vaporeon. '26, 27. Cool Trainer Ryan's Discord is their favorite thing to post. 48. Where are we at? 45. Ooh, look at that cast form. It looks like super hot just because it's so reflective. We don't talk about Vaporeon here. We got 48, the Magneton. Man, there are a lot of Magneton cards. We got the Ditto Chew. Fun story about Ditto Chew. I did order this a long time ago, and I got it from Troll, and they accidentally sent me the hollow, or the reverse hollow Ditto Chew, and I forgot to ever order the regular one. But you know what? We're okay. We got both the Ditto Chews. Well, there is another Ditto Chew. I don't think I have both of those. I don't know if I had the regular version of the other one. Maybe. That's a common, and maybe there was... I might be losing it, guys, but I'm pretty sure there's 2 Ditto Chews in this set. Maybe I don't have either of the other one. Alright, we don't talk about that Ditto Chew. How do we get... We're into the... Alright, we only got a few more cards here. I was like, I took all the cards out, and I thought we had a much more to go into this binder, but we just got some trainers. So we'll browse through, guys. Don't worry. We'll take a look at everything. Love that little Sandshrew there. There's a lot of really cool Kamiya artworks. They're always just like, they always stand out so much, even if you don't really truly appreciate the art style. We got 89. 89, 90, 99. We're missing a bunch of trainers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Master Ball. I love the trainer artworks, that there's like actually some effort put into them. They're not just like a picture of a potion with like a plain background. But I mean, it's effective. You can tell what it is, right? But like, yeah, give us the artwork. We got the Haul-On Farmer there. We got what do we got? 99, 100, 101. The potion. There's like, and they've reused the artwork on a lot of these for several sets. So it gets a little bit old looking at them, but they serve the purpose. It was mostly players that wanted them, right? So, all right, we're into the back. We're into the back, guys. We got the Groudon Gold Star and the Kyogre Gold Star hanging out together. We got a couple of variants in the back. I think those must be just like different serial code ones, like the other ones that I was talking about. I'm assuming that's why they're at the back there, because I doubt there's the different versions for Team Decks or anything like that. I don't think they're doing those. All right, we need more binders. There were only so many that would fit on my little table, my little side table here next to me. We gotta restock. I wish I would have continued and actually picked up all of the gold stars. Because I am missing a few. Definitely missing a few. Let's push this slightly out of the way so that it's not showing up on the screen. Ruining the illusion. Alright, we're doing good here. Alright, wait. I forgot to reveal that we're doing EX Legend Maker now. We get the full front page. This is what it looks like. This is me in the future for all those other sets. Alright. Legend Maker. We only got 2 cards that we're adding to this. A Giant Stump and a Strange Cave, but we are going to go through the binder regardless. We want to look at the cards. We're missing some reverses over there on the left. Look at that Wailord. That's a pretty cool Wailord. The Mew up there, pretty iconic. Oh, it must be one of the most expensive cards in here, other than what we'll be taking a look at later on. We got the reverse Wailord. Again, guys, just like this was like one of my favorite things when I was new to the hobby. Like all these sets that I missed, just going back and like looking at them was just as fun as looking at a brand new set because I hadn't seen any of it before. And even now, I kind of like if enough time passes, I kind of forget a lot of the artworks, or I'll go through and I'll see something new that I didn't notice before. But cool to have it all in one place in the binder set. The main goal is not necessarily master sets either. I do pick up variants when I find them at a good deal, or when I feel like it's a good idea. But for the most part, I just want the complete sets. Like even just completing everything that you can pull from the packs would be quite the feat. See, we got Shaker Hobgoblin following on the Twitch. Thank you for that. 75. Giant Stump. We got a Strange Cave here. Number 77. Sweet. We're in. Alright. This one, very cool. We got the Field Worker. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we got a little Mew in the tree. Like how good is that? That is a sick nasty. You want to zoom in on Ammonite? Which page was he on? Oh, right here. Oh yeah, the reverse one's kind of weird because it blocks his tears. But we'll look at the regular one. Poor guy. It's just sad. So that's so sad and alone Ammonite. And he's got there's 2 Ammonites in the background. Ammonite in the background. Bitter in love. Mateo says, would you buy already started or complete sets, or do you build it all by yourself? I've never purchased like a complete set just because I feel like it would kind of defeat the purpose. You gotta at least somewhat piece it together, I think, to really like give it that completion aspect. If there was like a complete reverse set, or like if for some reason I was one of the sets that I'm missing like all the hollows from, if I could like pick up all the hollows at once, I think that would be satisfying. But Doubler says, hey Rattle, when you get a minute, can you check your Discord? Yes, I often check the Discord. If it's DMs though, it might take me a while to get through it. I started to catch up on the old DMs. If it's something super urgent, then like at me in the general chat on Discord. But if it's not urgent, I will get back to you. We got the Regice here, the gold star. Yeah, just the DMs are getting pretty hard to catch up on. Some of them are easy to answer, but others not so much. So, also if it's something that like requires additional info, if you can already have as much info as possible, or at least enough info that I can tell what's going on, that would be ideal. We got the Registeel, and we got the Pikachu, the old 93 out of 92 Pikachu. I think is it PK that likes this one? Was this the Pikachu that you like, PK? What do we got at the end? We got a single cracked card. The Registeel was a PSA 8. Rest in peace, PSA. PSA case that had this 8 in it. Not PSA. They're still around, probably. The broken heart card. Yeah, it's like the opposite of the Latios and Latias heart card. We got the broken heart. All right, what do we got? What we got next, guys? Haul-on Phantoms. Get some Haul-on Phantoms juiciness. I got a good one to add to this. I'll tell you that. That's the one that you like? Secret Chew? All right, let's get in here. We got to add this bad boy. We got the reverse Haul-on Phantoms Mawile. I don't think I have this in here yet. I'm going to look pretty stupid if I do. We got the regular one there. Very cool. I did get one of these signed, so maybe I ordered a second one to replace the one that was in the binder. I think that probably happened. The signed one's gonna go in my Mawile binder. We'll keep the regular version in the set binder. But Mewtwo, get back in there. We know you're Delta species, but you can't escape. We got number 28 here, Regirock, next to his bro, Registeel. Umbra says, binder filling so relaxing. It is very relaxing. I don't know. I think sorting cards in general, I mean, to a certain extent. Like, if you're sorting cards for 24 hours, it's probably not relaxing anymore. But just sorting cards for like a couple hours or something, listen to some music, and or putting them in the binders even more so, I think. I don't understand why, like, sometimes Latios and Latias, they're pretty chunky. That is a chunky Latias. I think there's a Latios EX that's really from XY era. He's well fed, we'll put it that way. All right, let's scroll through here. We got number 92 that we got to add to the binder, but we want to look at everything. We got a Raichu there for PK. We're missing lots of this left-hand side, which is concerning. All right, never mind. We got a couple there. Left-hand side being the reverses. Yeah, there's a lot of Haul-on Phantoms reverses that are not there. I like that Fampy. Look at him, covered in mud, just having a nap. Not a care in the world. Sorting his binder, going for a nap. We got another Delta species Pikachu here. Might as well be the secret rare one. Oh, we get the reverse Fampy. Even better. All right, where are we at? Number 92. We got 90, 91, 92. Sick Nasty. Tomu says, I'm a binderer. Is that a word? It can be, if you want. All right, so what we got here? Oh, we got the fire energy here. We got the Gold Star Pika. We got the Mew EX. Very cool. What do we have in the end here? We have a hollow variant, I guess, of the Latios. Probably from some sort of Latios theme deck of some kind. We have no cracked cards. Yeah, we got the Gold Star Pika. Pika's pretty juicy. Right, next up, we have Crystal Guardians, baby. One of the best Mews. Yeah, it's a pretty good Mew. Question is, can we finish? Yeah, well, we're good. We're right on time. I could not have timed this any better. Tomu says, slow clap to your collection is impressive. So the secret to that, I mean, it's not really a secret. But the trick to that is mostly just keep collecting. It's coming up on like 10 years since I got back into the hobby. So, like, back into the hobby since being a little kid. back in the WotC days. But yeah, just keep going with it. Take your time, do what you got to do, keep at it, and find new ways to keep yourself. Don't burn yourself out. Like, don't go too hard on it to the point that you don't like it anymore. Take your time, find stuff that you like, and yeah, pace yourself. Pace yourself, guys. So we got the Charizard right on the front page there. Another Mawile, very cool. The Himeno Mawile. Do need to get one of those signed someday. I don't know if anyone heard anything about the recent signing event, but apparently there was so many people that not everyone could actually get something signed. Like, it was just, there was so much demand for it that it was out of control, crazy. Which is unfortunate. I mean, there's not really much they can do at that point, but people were lined up like 24 hours before sign-ups for the signatures. Just wild. Not to get the signature, but sign-ups to register to get the signature. Which is, that is crazy. All right, we need Celio's network. And here in the reverse zone, we got a double heel, which goes 75, 76, 77, right in the middle. And then we'll go through to the start. Poke-Aron 909 says Lost Origins is burning me out. Lost Origin, man, all those new sets, like, we're so spoiled with those. Like, I was devastated when Cosmic Eclipse like came and went, because we got so many of those awesome character cards, and then they just stopped doing them. But with the trainer gallery back, it's kind of, it's like a Cosmic Eclipse of Sword and Shield. We're pretty spoiled. Not to mention like how many hits per pack you get when you're basically doubling the amount of like cool cards that you can pull, or as like, I guess, frequency of how often you pull something cool. Then yeah, that's why I feel so bad to go back and open something like Evolving Skies. Number 20, we got a Grumpig. All right, do we get some juice in here? We got quite a few, I think, to pull in here. 23, Loudred. I don't know, these are pretty cool too. We got the Delta species. We got the crystal theme where we got the, I don't know why Kingler is grabbing a crystal exactly, but he sure is. Robert says, yeah, apparently she was only able to sign about 50 cards a day, and some folks were out there for a long time. Yeah, there's some people that waited a long time, which is, it's unfortunate, but I mean, she can only sign so much. I think it was more than 50 though. I don't know if was it a Friday, Saturday, Sunday kind of thing? I think it was like 300. If the number is correct. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was like 100 a day from what I'm hearing. All right, we have a double up on the Charmeleon. If anyone needs an electric Charmeleon. 37. We got the Lombre. Guccister 6385 says, "Did you pull these from packs, Rattle, or went single shot?" I definitely singles. Yeah, you'd have to be pretty crazy to try and complete these sets opening packs this day and age. Different story with like, well, I mean, Modern is pretty hard to open as well at this point, but if I could go back and get these bad boys for MSRP, somehow, magically, then we could do that for sure. We got 53 Jigglypuff. Dope says, I can't look at Kingler the same after the Brilliant Stars VMAX. Fair. With his bubble beard. We got a more different Torchic with crystals. 65 and 66. Bill, always doing maintenance. Card Baron says, or rich. Yeah, to open Crystal Guardians for set completion would be, you have to be very rich. Where are we at? 81. 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 81. We got Pokeball. Always the Pokeballs, guys. 82. We did it. Alright, you guys don't want to see the back of the binder, right? Alright, we got Blaziken EX here peeking through, not on the back page. PK's asking, is the binder off number-wise? It is not, I don't think. No, we're good, because we're at 90 on the Blaziken EX. Number 90. So we're good. We're good. We're multiples of 9. We know what we're doing here. We got the Delcatty EX. We got the Jirachi EX. We're missing some EXs here, guys. There's 4 of them missing on that page. We got the Alakazam Gold Star. Thought I was missing him actually, but maybe, oh no, it's the Mewtwo that I'm missing, not the Alakazam. Okay, got them mixed up. And we got the boy. Screw you, cool trainer Ryan. You're not coming for my Celebi Gold Star. This one's mine. The Squirtles weren't in order? Are you trolling me right now? Squirtle. Squirtle number 64. Squirtle number 63. What's wrong with number 63 Squirtle? Am I losing my mind? PK, I hate you. Note that, please. Squirtles are staying the way they are. Alright, we got 2 binders left for the stream. We got Dragon Frontiers, everyone's favorite. Rattle versus CTR fight. Be the warm up. Be the warm up for the CTR Leonhardt battle. Alright, we got one for Ultra here. The Ampharos. Number 1. It's always satisfying too. You can put the one in the binder. There was an entire page in between. I don't remember that. We're gonna ignore that because I don't think it's a thing. I'll fix it someday. We got number 11, Togetic. How shiny he is. We got a Typhlosion reverse. So here we go. We got the continuation of the set symbol. Set logo. Set name. We got a Jinx reverse here. Everyone's favorite Pokemon. Energy removal 2. Oh, we are not even in the same set anymore. We gotta go to the next binder. Alright, we're gonna look through this binder first though, guys. Looks like we're doing pretty good on here on the old dragon front. Maybe I spoke too early. Missed a lot of reverses on that page. 5 to be exact. We got another Flaffy. The old Yukamori Flaffy. Do you have that one, Ultra? And the reverse. Claymation and shiny form. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that little shiny. Kind of like where the Pokemon is shiny. Especially the clay ones. It kind of adds a cool effect. Little Elekid action. We got the Sun and Moon beats. We're into the trainer cards. We're into the more trainer cards, reverse trainer cards, lots of trainer cards in this set. The boys. There they are. We got the Charizard and the Mew. So the Mew was in a binder collection that I bought years ago. Pretty awesome. The Charizard, I can't remember, I bought it eBay maybe. We got a lot of blank pages, so that's kind of the pain. Like, you want to have separate binders for the separate sets, but at the same time, so the Charizard was a 7. It was just a very clean 7. I guess we can take it out. Take it out, give it a gander. I think he has a print line. The blue Mew, yeah. The Mew's pretty cool. Alright, last binder. Fresh Hat says CRT will destroy Leon with a powerful fusion strike. It's true. I think Leon does like the N64, so there's a good chance he gets his butt kicked by a CRT. Sorry, I had to. Alright, we got a Energy Removal 2 reverse. We'll put that in there later on. Again, we got another set where we're I thought that Altaria was a non-holo for a second there, but it is definitely a holo. Alright, we got number 18. We got another Mawile here. Ken Sugimori Mawile. We got the reverse Guardy. And the reverse that apparently I have all the Altarias for some reason. We got a Raichu just hanging out. Very nice Raichu. What we got next here? Number 56. We got a ways to go. We got of course we got the reverse Mawile. I think there's a couple Mawiles that I don't have in reverse that are like super clean or clean enough that I want to put them in the set binders. But I always just put them in the Mawile binders, so it's not the end of the world if I order some and they're scratched up a little bit. The Mawile binders accept all Mawiles. No one's left out. I love that Ninetales there. The Charmeleon, kind of like a cool scratch effect going on there. Little Lairom. Alright, we lost track of the numbers here. What do we need? 56?
Shadowless Alt Art became a number.
Shadowless, thank you very much for the channel membership.
Awkward Alex became a number.
Was
Christian
did I miss some gifted ones, or is everyone just membershipping here? Thank you very much, my peeps.
Spunky Weirdo, Wrench, became a member. David for 5907 became a member.
56. Blasty.
Blasty became a member.
Twitch, is it? It's not. No. Twitch subs? Is it Twitch subs? Am I losing my mind? Guess. Thank you very much if people got memberships there. I didn't see anything come across though. I'm losing it. New members though, welcome. Welcome all members. Don't anyone feel like you need to be a member. I will have something for members. Hopefully in the near future. I need to find some time to order some nice little gifts. Nothing crazy, but something nice little thank you and activity for everyone involved. We got Scott. Poor Scott. Just living his best life with his Hawaiian shirts. And we got a Darkness Energy, number 87. 87, 88, 89, 90. Sweet doo-doo daddy. Then we got the reverse. He's got a little curve to him. 74. We gotta go back a little bit here. 72, 73, 74. So right in the middle here. All right, we're power kept. We are power kept, guys. Gucci says, building a strong community together. Man, I hate how much people abuse that word, but yes, we got some cool peeps, especially in the Discord. All right, I really like that Sydney's stadium. It's kind of like glowing on the stadium itself. We got the Salamence EX. We got the Shiftry EX. We got some missing slots that are probably other EXs. But most of all, we got the Flareon Gold Star. The missing Jolteon Gold Star. So it's weird. I'm missing the Raikou and the Jolteon somehow. It's not that I don't have anything against the electric Pokemon. I promise. I don't know how that happened. It just did. We got some very cool energies. Foil energies here. And that's pretty much it. Guys, we got through the entire ETB of cards to put away. Which is pretty wild. Pretty awesome. We successfully succeeded. We had the Vaporeon was an 8. For anyone that's wondering. Yeah, the energies are pretty wild. But I'm gonna thank you guys very much for tuning in. I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, awesome. We made some progress. This was filled with cards that we needed to put away. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you. We'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna have more action tomorrow. This was just a nice chill stream while I got some errands done. Don't tell anyone that. But this was mostly just me trying to get my cards put away. Love you all. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Be there or be square. I'm gonna pull the Moonbreon. I flippin' promise. Love you guys back. Join the Discord if you're not already in there.